Okay, so the next one is zinc. Now, zinc, the recommended daily allowance is 11 milligrams. I couldn't find 11, so I have a 25, but I'm going to tell you something really important about zinc, that you can overdose, and you can seriously harm yourself. Most people should just take one. So I take one tablet of 25 milligrams. I find that I have a lot more energy for some reason once I added this to my regimen. People who smoke cigarettes should actually take 2 pills a day, and that's only because when you smoke tobacco, it flushes zinc out of your body really fast. Now, my brother took 2, and he vomited after. And I kind of didn't believe him that it made him so sick, but then I decided I was going to try it, and I took 2, and let me tell you, I definitely was kneeling in front of the toilet. I didn't throw up, but for a good 15 minutes, I was waiting for it. I was almost like begging to throw up because it was horrible nausea. So I'm going to tell you, stick with the 1 pill unless you're a smoker, and if you are a smoker, divide your doses in 2, like take 1 in the morning and take 1 at night. All right, so I'm going to tell you what they're for. So again, zinc, remember we talked about the 15 essential minerals that you need in your body because our body doesn't make them. Zinc is one of them, and zinc is found in every single cell of your body, and it stimulates the activity of over about 100 enzymes, and most of them are for the immune system. So that's why it's so important. So it's important for wound healing, maintaining your sense of smell and taste. It's needed for DNA synthesis, which means your DNA cannot reproduce without zinc. So basically, if you think about something like if your heart muscle regenerates itself every 60 days, let's just say, and you have poor quality cells, when it regenerates, your heart will be of poor quality. So you got to think a little bit deeper than just, taking the pill and, oh, I'm not going to get the cold or a flu. This is really important on lots of different levels, not just that. So DNA synthesis, if you want to look that up, a really important thing to think about is our organs reproduce at different rates in our lifetime. And if you want to keep it healthy and you want to keep it growing and reproducing at a good rate, then a healthy rate, and not reproducing, bad cells can reproduce too. So we're talking about reproducing good cells. Okay, so if you have zinc deficiency, you'll have things like hair loss, diarrhea. In your teenagers, you might see delayed sexual maturation, eye and skin lesions, so things like dermatitis and psoriasis, loss of appetite, and slow healing. So if you notice you get cuts and they heal really, really slowly, you might want to think about starting taking some zinc. Obviously, if you have a low calorie intake, you're going to be getting less zinc than everybody else, so definitely just try supplementing. It's really difficult if you're a vegetarian to get the sources because there are not that many plant sources of zinc. Most of them come from things like beef, lamb, pork, salmon, clams, cheese, yeast. I mean, we can eat peanuts, beans, whole grains, brown rice, but still we're missing half of the equation. So we have to eat at least 50% more zinc than everybody else in the form of plant-based. So make sure that you get your zinc quota in. And in all reality, zinc is needed to make this kind of a cell called a lymphocyte, a T lymphocyte, and these kind of cells, it's like a white blood cell. And basically that's really important for fighting infection. So if you're a person that gets a lot of infections or gets viral, I won't even say viral because viral is a bit different, but if you get infections, I would say think about boosting up your zinc if you're not, and always go for a food source first. All right, so next. Okay, and a really important thing that I've been doing for years and years is vitamin C. Now, look up something called megadosing vitamin C, and you'll find that the recommended daily allowance of vitamin C is crazy low. The recommended daily allowance is 70 to 90 milligrams a day. I can easily tell you that many days I take at least 8 to 12, and if I'm getting sick, I take very possibly 20. Okay, so the key to megadosing is you take 2 1,000 milligrams of ester C, ester because it's easier on your stomach, because you will get diarrhea, it's not pleasant. You take 2 every 15 minutes until you get diarrhea. Once you get diarrhea, there's no more point to continue because all you're doing is flushing out the vitamin C from your body. That's your body's natural protection against overdoses. It will flush it from your body. Okay, so it may not cure the common cold, but it gives protection from cardiovascular disease, eye disease, even skin wrinkling, and all the ladies I know look really awesome, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind looking awesomer. So it also has protection against cancer and stroke. So, like I said, research the megadosing. It's really important, and it can irritate your tummy, so make sure that you get the time-released or the ester C. Good sources of vitamin C are cantaloupe, orange juice, citrus fruits, red peppers, broccoli, tomato juice. That's right. Lots of benefits. Next.